All right, Brian. So what you got? Watch out now. Watch that camera. Hey.
Yeah.
All right, good. Decent technique. I want to see it better because I've seen you do better.
Yeah,
right?
lines, I'm trying to get kind of...
Yeah, fluid, right? And you can do a lot just by coming in and cleaning up.
Yeah.
Right, which, it's all good. I'm just going to test. Yeah, it's all right. It might be a little bit dark around these areas and stuff, but that's okay. All right, so let's see. It's looking a little bit weird. It's like an arrow going up her ass. And this point right here is a little bit too high up for where this is. This point.
What now?
This part right here, like the buttocks aren't that high up. They like touch down here. So they need to fill out here. You see? Well, fix it afterwards, not right now.
Why? All right. Yeah, I moved it up.
Yeah. Because it looks like, yeah, something's going up there. Anyway. All right. 1, 2, 3. I mean, your proportions are getting better. So you have her leaning more on this leg. Do you see that? Than where she is right now. Now, she is kind of shifting into it. But as it is, like if we're looking at this, okay, so if this point's here, this foot is going to be over here, right? And then that is going to make more sense because as it is, you have this leg standing too close to it. So this leg actually comes out just a little bit because they're marked on there. So that's not going to move. All right.
Yeah, she's moved a little bit.
Well, she moved a little bit, but I mean, like you have her kind of going over that way. That's my point. Here. Like this side's looking, it's like you got this side. If I do this, this looks decent. Okay, so it's essentially that leg. Let's move, this comes up. Okay, so this part, I see what you did here. So this piece right here, essentially this comes up some and it comes in just a little bit. And then you're gonna have this piece right here coming out and then this leg is gonna be like out here like that. So in other words, if you're plumb lining down, the ankle actually is almost straight down, but it's over just like a hair width. It's like over around there. So you have her hip, that area that juts out. So you have this point 1, 2, that's her hip. And then there's an angle from here that comes in. And so that piece comes in, there's an angle to the hip, right? The hip, and then it goes all the way down, straight down, but kind of over, right? So something like that is going to be coming over some. All right, so that's going to be what you're going for. Okay. So it comes over, and then from here, you kind of got the width. So it would be about right here, here, and then it would be coming from here down to about right there. So it's probably somewhere close to about right there. But I'm going to erase this because I know you'll just go through and use that and not think about it. I know that was your plan all along. All right. But good. Here's the other thing. I see this piece right here, but what we need to do, we need to establish, like, you've lost the form in here because you're going and trying to get like all these other points. This arm is broken. Like that arm's totally broken up, right? So we need to fix that. Let's go ahead and take a break because I think this thing's, I have 1 or 2 more things to say, but I'm going to go ahead and stop this.
Do you want me to flex or anything for you?
I thought you were flexing. Here, step aside. All right, so good. You're already fixing that stuff. Look, this is good. What I want you to look at, let me mark it on her. Let me get the rod. Okay. This is what you need to be looking at when you're drawing her, okay? Give me a second. 1 second. Okay. So you need to be looking, essentially, like seeing this point going down to here, right? Like this point right here is not that well defined. This is what we need to be looking at. You need to be seeing this. And really, the connecting point's right over here. All right? So you need to keep that in mind. 1, 2, because she's not like really crooked right now. All right? 1. But then that's her hip is breaking because her leg is sticking out from this angle. Do you see this? So you got this point here. There's this point. You don't necessarily need to have that in. You can get away with a straight line, but you need to understand where this is to that, okay? So as it is, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm a little more definite.
Here, let me give you a critique and then, because I need to get back to that. Okay, so from here, and then this piece right here might come down just a hair width.
Yeah.
And then this piece right here is going to be higher, but you have that too high. So when you're drawing this, and you're doing a good job with this, so like if this is right here, this is here, right? I'm coming up, one, and then we're coming around here and we're getting this width. So I'm saying, okay, the width is here, and then it breaks. Yeah, you got the hip down here, fine. So we have this piece here, and if you want, you can even mark kind of where the spine is, which is going to be a little bit more towards her right side. Coming here, and then we're coming across, and we're coming around, right? And this is going to be a little bit higher, and it's going to be about right here. At what angle from this? It's going to be coming up at this angle right here. But and I get it. Like that's the angle, but then we have like this piece right here, how it comes in, and then it kind of comes down like that. This piece is kind of coming in like that, just a little bit. That's how you need to get this. Is be thinking about these pieces like coming across here. This how it relates to this right there, and then this how it's coming across like that. And then from there, what you need to work on is like that's where the shoulder is, right? Coming across here, and then this is where the shoulder is up top. You need to get this distance correct because normally you make it like you see, you bring it up too high. So anyway, that's enough to work on. The head's looking decent, but you need to cross through with your lines. You need to like do one of these things where it's like 1, 2 with your lines like that. It'll help you get the head quicker. All right. You have any questions?
No.
Okay.